Macaroni Geeks, welcome back. Thank you for tuning in to Majin Vegeta. Brent plays Final Fantasy X. We'll pick up right where we left off on Besaid on the beach. The following video and audio will contain language that may not be suitable. But we are going to continue on. Head on out and get this journey going. Everyone's crying because, she's been here for 10 years. She's actually a genuinely good person. So, it's hard to say goodbye to the good ones. Say goodbye to the homies.
Goodbye.
That's Lulu's. Yeah, Lulu. Look at me. Rookie mistake. Yuna is starting her journey. This part is just bizarre as hell. He's just casually snatching some dude's stuff. Standing on the boat like it ain't no thing. Standing on that railing, M. Shaw would not be happy with him not following rules. He's doing what everyone should be doing. Got busted doing it, no less. Funny thing is, Lulu didn't say anything. It's like she knows she's got it going on. Uh-oh. Busted people. Goes to wave and then almost throws it overboard. What a polite guy, huh? Not bad, dude. Well, she's getting flocked. Dr. Waka.
Come to think of it, I haven't told you where we're going. First to Kilika Island. Then we change boats and head for Luca. For that though, Yuna's gotta pray at the temple. I'll be guarding. We'll be praying for the Aurochs' victory too, so you come along, yeah?
Nice little excuse to keep me moving along.
Great plan.
Yes, wife.
Hey, it is a great plan.
Don't look at me.
Scared of the wife.
I don't know who you are or where you came from.
But one day you will marry me. The best wife. This guy doesn't like you. He took a shit. Is there anything up here? No, there's nothing pressing at this time. Head down. Check back. The ship's captain cabin. I can remember if there's anything in here or not. Does not appear to be. Right? Moving right along then. Let's head down below. Oh, there he is. There he is.
Wearing?
Waka.
Yeah! Filthy! These won't sell. Or me name's not Awaka.
Judgment as hell. That is his business.
Don't look like you got much money, either. I've no business with you. Out of me way.
Who do you think you are?
Awaka the 23rd. Merchant extraordinaire.
Awaka the who?
23rd.
Don't know me? Well, not many do. Not yet.
Can't really be a merchant extraordinary if nobody knows his name, right?
But someday, the name Awaka will be spoken all... Say, lad, you wouldn't...
The more money you give this dude, basically, the better it is. Give what I got.
I guess it pays to ask. Fine seed money for the... Much obliged.
Basically, like, the more money you give him, the better the stuff you get later on in the game. So, like, you're basically just making a long-term deposit. Bata does not like boats. Funny thing is, the more you kick this, the more potions you're gonna get. So I'm just gonna keep kicking people's luggage and stealing things, because that's an easy way of spamming it. Might as well just keep doing it, you know. I don't even remember how many potions are in here. Bet you we will find on out. I don't think this one is endless potions, but yep, there we go. There we go. Yeah, Bata does not do boats. Fun fact. But, you know, it is what it is.
I'm not at liberty to talk about...
Restricted area, or...
The more you go on, the more you'll hear about the operation. It will be super big for a while. I'm not gonna give anything away.
What the heck is that?
What the heck is what?
Another Final Fantasy staple.
What is...
The power room, like it says on the door.
Yeah, but why the big birds?
What's so strange about chocobo power?
Chocobos? Those are chocobos?
The Chocobo.
What? What kind of backwater island did you come from, anyway?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Miracles and
sometimes
oddities were starting to become daily routine on this trip.
Technically, you're the oddity, but I mean, let's not break that down because that could be a thing. Look at that, Albed Primer up here hanging out with these birds. If you, press X on the birdies, they'll make some noises at you. See your little birdie friends. Chocobos are where it's at. Gotta love them. Got to love them. There's nothing else really to do, so let's go swarm Yuna, like everybody else. Yeah, you don't have anything
We'll be
to say.
praying for the Auroch.
Yep, okay. You don't have anything else to say.
Word is, that summoner's got noble blood. I heard she's Lord Braska's daughter.
They're trying to get
You
it
don't
in.
say.
Lord Braska's daughter?
Prejudice. No love for you. Basically, they keep running at him. They'll keep just spitting off her praises because, you know, Lord Braska's daughter, kind of a big thing.
So, is Yuna's father famous or something?
She's the daughter of High Summoner Braska. You saw his statue at the temple. Lord Braska defeated Sin 10 years ago. Yuna's the heir to a great legacy.
It's tough when your father's famous.
Huh?
Walker's a bit lacking in the imagination department.
Thanks, Lulu. I'll keep that in mind.
Lulu's first joke. We are getting our relationship going. See, now that you figured that out, these guys are gonna just play pass.
Lord Braska's daughter? She just might have a chance. We'll get her to Kilika, we will.
She does have a name, you know. Yuna.
Look at you not being a douche.
Lady Yuna. Well then, we pray for Lady Yuna's safe passage.
Well, if you do your job, she'll have safe passage. Look at that, they dropped the prayer again.
Oh yeah, you talked to Yuna yet?
Yeah, the game's kind of pushing in that direction. We're talking to her. I'm wondering, did Lulu go up here? I think Lulu went. Saw her a little.
I don't know who.
Oh, you just give me the same speech. Okay. That's about what I thought. Ignore that. Move on to the next part of the game. See what's happening. Yuna. Nothing but trouble, Yuna. Got that slow walk going on. As she makes room for you. Practice social distancing, everybody. Be safe out there.
The wind. It's nice.
This is what happens when you put two awkward people in a room, try and make them flirt. Just awful small talk.
You're a blitzball player, aren't you? From Xanarkin, right?
You hear that from Waka?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
So Waka was the one who spilled the beans. Traitor.
Waka doesn't believe me at all.
You're not supposed to make me look bad, bruh. It's your only job.
But I believe you.
I don't.
I've heard in Xanarkin there is a great stadium, all lit up, even at night.
Huh?
Great blitzball tournaments are held there, and the stands are always full.
How do you know that?
A man named Jack told me. He was my father's guardian.
Name ring a bell, everybody? It should.
Checked. My father. His name is Jecht.
Amazing!
Is it?
You know, our meeting like this must be the blessing of Yevon.
Is that what we're calling it?
Sounds like him, but it can't be him.
Why not?
My old man, he died. 10 years ago, off the coast of Xanarkin.
Tragic.
I'm sorry.
He went out to sea for training one day, and never came back.
'Cause that's how you train for blitzball, folks. You swim in the freaking
And no
ocean.
one's seen him since then.
Why, that's the day that Jecht came to Spira.
But
It's true, I first met Jecht 10 years and 3 months ago. I remember that was the day my father left.
Dun, 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 dun.
The date fits, doesn't it?
Awkward
but
answer.
how would he get here?
Good question.
You're here. Are you not?
Kind of a smart-ass answer, but, you know, you ain't bad, Luke. You know, you ain't bad. You got that. Rock the boat, tip the boat over. Yes, we have a surprise visitor. Beautiful graphics. We are going to meet the first semi-difficult boss of the game. And you lost the summoner. You had one job. Leave it to Kamari to pick up all the pieces. Like, I got this.
What do you think you're doing?
Something
Stick
stupid.
a harpoon in him and we'll all get dragged under.
Zin is going for Kilika. We gotta distract him. Our families are in Kilika. Forgive us, Lady Summoner.
No, I wouldn't.
Wait! Oh boy!
Let the games begin. That's it. You're not gonna miss that shot. Hitch a ride, hitch a ride. Let's catch a ride. We are gonna follow Moby Dick journey as you get a really good look at his face for the first time. Showtime! Sub you out real quick. The fin will move as the battle progresses, so something to kind of pay attention to. Changes the camera angle. You know how these guys work. Basically, you see them flicker, take them down. Waka, you've had your fun. And bam, there you go. Look at that. Mari with the kill. Way more. What you ideally want to do is just leave her run around. I'm not uber worried about this fight.
How many of these things are there? The fin. That's where they're coming from.
So, yeah, take them out of time. Throw out those things because you're not supposed to know that until you hear it a wave or two, but as I've played the game before, I have a general idea of what's going on. Hit him with all you got, y'all. Yeah, nice job. Oh, wow. Not oh, wow. Not doing all my good things. I'm taking this battle super slow for a very, very particular reason. See, this is what I'm talking about with like range attacks. All he does is he just does it, you know, better than anybody else. When you want to heal Mari, use Lancet. It takes HP, health points, and MP, magic points from your opponent. Very, very helpful. Are flickering, so I'm gonna try and get most of this done and out of the way. Get you out of there. Tag you in. I'm gonna go for the overkill right now, but I'm gonna try and put some pause on him, finish him off. Notice as the fight went on, I was rotating out characters so they got the XP evenly based upon the number of opponents they fought and how things were progressing. Aeons are stronger than most characters that you have, so things going like this is good for everybody. Attacks of the fin and he should be pretty close to done. 51. That is a wrap. All four with the dub. Nope. You lost something. His tail. Whoop. You hear someone grasping on for dear life. Waka's a good swimmer due to blitzball. He hasn't probably been on an island forever. Down he goes. Guardian is, hero work. Superhero Waka in action. Your character fell out and is getting basically beaten to hell by some random ass. Got knocked out. Phoenix down. Get back in the game. Tag him in. This is how it goes. Dolphins with jagged fins. And now you see another sin spawn. Another creature that has fallen off. Sin. Nice overview. What you largely want to do with this boss, go for darkness, so his attacks are largely not as effective. So you go for drain touch, which heals himself. If he can't get you, you're good. Waka will just keep pounding away at him. And they will just suicide dive in you, so it's not like a big deal. Once in a while, I'll just change it up. Just to keep the damage. The blender is unavoidable, I believe. Yeah. So gotta make do with that, whatever it is. This boss can, in fact, actually kill you. So you see that his darkness is faded. Waka needs more MP. He's got a dark attack going. Darkness on him. You see the black mist coming out of him. Inflicted darkness. Swinging a mesh. Got a nice hit. Waka going for another hit. He is going for some more damage. Putting in some work right now. Nothing here. Might be the finishing touch because focusing on water. Nope. Swing again. Surprisingly simple. Party's HP is low, so I need to do something about that. Now I'm going to Waka attack. You're going to heal yourself because that's important. Waka next turn. Nope, not today. all across the board. Ice ball and liquid steel. Ice ball should have ice type. This is a scene I probably should have done. You see why everyone wants to stop Sin right here. Yeah. Just like that, Sin yeeted a whole town.
When Sin attacked Xanarkand that day, I woke up in Spira. I kept hoping it would work in reverse, too.
I will defeat Sin. I must defeat Sin.
I was just fooling myself. Maybe it was that day, on the sea, under the burning sun. I started to give up hope.
Seems like
I was in a
logical thing to
foreign
do.
world. I wasn't going home. This was my new reality, and I was stuck in it for good.
So yeah, that's what happened to most of Kilika right there. That's why Sin needs to be stopped. Because he's been doing that for a while now. On a bunch of small towns. And that's what the Crusaders and the Summoners are out there doing. Trying to stop him.
Greetings. I am the summoner Yuna. I have come from the temple in Besaid.
Oh, milady summoner!
If there is no other summoner here, please allow me to perform the sending.
Thanks, BT.
Our loved ones. We feared they would become fiends.
Please, take me to them.
More or less the sending, which you will be able to see here in a minute, is how you send the souls of those who perished onto the next life. So
We'll go see what we can do to help in town.
Huh?
So, yeah, that's the gist of it. I'm going to take a quick little save here. We'll show you the sending, how they pass on things to the afterlife, much like the Vikings use boats to send off their loved ones that way. So, yeah, the Aurochs are rebuilding the bridge over there. That's the bar in the center of town. Surprisingly closed after all of that. So, I'm gonna take a couple steps forward, and then we'll be checking out a cutscene. To see what a summoner is largely about. For 2001, mind you.
What's
everything's
ascending?
great.
Are we going somewhere?
You truly are clueless. Are you sure it's just your memory that's the problem?
Oof. Love you too, honey.
The dead need guidance.
And
Filled
descending
with
sounds like what they're
grief
supposed to
over
be.
their own death, they refuse to face their fate. They yearn to live on and resent those still alive. You see, they envy the living. And in time, that envy turns to anger, even hate. Should these souls remain in Spira, they become fiends that prey on the living.
Dark, right?
Sad, isn't it?
We've
The
been murdered by our own loved
sending
ones.
takes them to the far plane, where they may rest in peace.
Summoners do this?
Basically, every fiend you kill in this game was basically a person at some point in time. Dark, right? And yet this game only got a T rating. But hey, to the sending we go. Also, she walks on water, so hashtag Jesus Yuna 2020. So yeah, Yuna's a waterbender. The flying things around are pyreflies, which are reanimations of the souls of the departed, for visual. Yeah.
It must be tough, being a summoner.
Yuna chose her own path. She knew from the beginning what it meant. All we can do is protect her along the way, until the end.
Until the end? What's the end?
Literally everyone stops, stares at you like you're a moron. She's just like, I have nothing to do with it.
Until she defeats sin.
So yeah, summoners are bad bitches, y'all.
Oh.
Send your loved ones on to the next life.
I hope I did okay.
Yeah. They can summon
You did
giant
very well.
monsters.
They've reached the far plane by now, but no tears next time.
I wished there would never be a next time. No more people being killed by sin. No more sendings for Yuna. Everyone stood there watching her. It was strange, and somehow horrifying. I never wanted to see it again.
Like everyone's looking for you for strength after a massive calamity. So, yeah, no pressure. Gotta get it all together, get everything going. And, long story short, you, went to bed and pretended everything was A-okay. After learning Yuna is a waterbender. Yeah, my people, kinda left me. What do you want, kid? You're gonna be a Blitzball. Okay, cool. Alright.
awake? Captain Walker's waiting for you.
One of the few orcs you get to hear talk. Yeah, I know he's waiting, but like... Oh yeah, probably should do this. I'm trying to do a thing.
Huh?
Kids crying in her destroyed house.
Whoa!
Save the kid. Well done. You're welcome. Did my basic civil duty. And then once you go in here, open up these potions. When you swear on him, you see his team name is the Killica Beast. That's one of the other Blitzball teams you'll be playing. He's actually not a bad player. But, not all that nice of a guy. But, you know, you're also a Blitzball player, and your character's been kind of an ass up till, you know, Mass Calamity struck. So, I'm not gonna say everything's going swimmingly. Is this place open yet? Yeah, so if your characters haven't gotten something good by now, you can do that. And then the empty slots, when you get further along the game, you can upgrade, but like, I'm impatient as hell, so I kind of just sell stuff I don't need. So I can upgrade my characters now. 5% health is still better than nothing. I'm not selling the items that have elemental value. Waterproof, ice strike, water strike type thing, because there are certain moments in the game where you need stuff like that. Larbate, another member of the Killica Beasts. This guy's name is Veroja. He's their team captain. He's an adequate player. This guy, Tats, is a free agent. And each Blitzball player will have a level assigned to them accordingly. The bar is now open. Once you visit the bar after rescuing the kid, you can talk to, I think her name is Dame. No, Coolican. Dame is the other one. And in Nether, so. Trying to get that. Yeah, Albert Primer, Volume 4. So far, oh, we leveled up. Look at that. So, just trying to make sure we got that under wraps. We talked to Waka like we were instructed to do.
Ah, there you are. Beat Aurochs, huddle.
I would not want
Onto
to
the
dot
temple,
at the very top
where we
there.
pray for victory. Go! High Summoner O'Holland used to live in the Killica Temple here. Yep, Lord O'Holland was once a great blitzer, you know.
Can't think of that. Blitzball player who's a summoner.
Praying for victories, oh good. But is this right?
Something wrong with enjoying Blitzball?
Is this really the time?
The only time.
This is the only time. The players fight with all their strength. The fans cheer for their favorite team. They forget pain, suffering. Only the game matters. That's why Blitz has been around for so long. At least that's what I think.
Whatever you say.
Because
Let's
I
play
agree with Waka.
and win, right?
Sports during a tragedy
Right.
can kind
Temple's
of...
beyond the jungle there. Let's go.
Shut up, Waka. Can, take your mind off things that are going on in the world that aren't super good. So, having an outlet after something goes horribly awry is necessary to keep functioning every once in a while. Just a little mental getaway. I don't need anything in here. So that previous area blocked on the left that they sent me back from after before I rescued that kid is now free, so I can start the journey to Kilika Temple to pray for victory. And there's a save sphere, so do what you should do. And for this video, now that we're 40 minutes in, this is probably the most logical stopping point I can think of right now. So with that, Maj and Brent for Grown A Geeks. Find us on Facebook and Anchor as well, because you found your way to the YouTube page. Be sure to drop a like, drop a subscribe. Make sure to comment along as things necessary. Or if you play the game, let me know when I am not doing that you would prefer I would do. So with that, thank you for tuning in. Peace out.